to the Backstage Krew podcast. On tonight's episode, we talking about WWE NXT March 14th, 2023. And it's at the Performance Center, Orlando, Florida. So, Shansha, what you think about the show?
That show's pretty good. There's quite a bit going on. There's actually a lot of promos tonight. Some good matches, some good developments. What'd you think?
I said the same thing, man. It was a real good show. I had some unsuspected comebacks. Your boy Scrypts.
Oh yeah. Dragon Lee. And first we kicked it off. Shawn Michaels announced the women's ladder match for the women's championship, since Roxanne Perez is gonna be out of action for a minute. So we're gonna see some women advancing into that match, you know.
Then you had Gallus versus Pretty Deadly. Think about that match.
Man, for the tag team titles, that was a pretty good match. Gallus was looking good. Pretty Deadly was looking good in the ring. Man, Gallus, man, they retained those tag team champions.
Yeah.
Then after that, we saw Starks versus Ruca.
Yeah, that was a real good match.
Yeah, both of them were looking good. Good match on both of their parts. That was a qualifying match for the ladder match.
But my girl Stark ended up winning, man. You know, they both my girls, but, you know, like I said, my girl Stark, she go crazy. So she won that. She advanced to the women's competitor match.
Yeah. Man, then after that, we saw a promo with Scrypts where he said he's coming after somebody. He has his sight set on somebody, but he didn't mention who. So we're going to see what's up with Scrypts now. And after that, then was Fyre and Dawn versus Chance and Carter versus Nile and Paxley.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that was a good match right there.
Man, I wanted Nile and Paxley to win. Dawn and Fyre will end up winning that match. That match went everywhere.
Yeah,
I was confused of what was going on at first.
Now they on a roll with Dawn and Fyre now. They just went from facing each other to being a tag team.
Yeah. But no, it was a pretty good match, man. They earned their spot.
Then we had a promo backstage with Breaker and Stacks and Tony D'Angelo, where, man, Breaker was trying to be down with he wanted to do like a Sopranos skit, you know. He was just acting up, and then basically he walked away, said he got business to handle, and it left D'Angelo and Stacks, man, to say that it's time to go for the tag team championships.
Yeah.
You know, because Stacks always throwing himself in the way, you know, like he's getting hit with the bullet.
Yeah.
So we gonna see them now trying to be a tag team champions. Man, then we had JD and Dragunov. We gonna see them next week. That's gonna be going down. That's gonna be a good match.
Yeah, they already be going at it. They had each other next.
Every week now. And then we had Chase U backstage, man, where he was trying to tell him, man, maybe Chase U did do something for you, Duke. You know, got you want to be a winner or whatever. But then we
see Schism come out.
Mm-hmm.
And put the mask on. I think they trying to make Duke come to the Schism.
Yeah, I can't remember The Rock's daughter, her name in Schism, but she was the one that showed up, like just placed the mask there for him to take it. Placed it over the microphone, like, and then it cut off. But then after that, we saw Wes Lee, man, talking to
Michaels.
Yeah, telling him, man, basically Michaels telling him this is all too much. Like, man, we just got to have a match at Stand and Deliver, a 5-way.
Come out and open challenge matches. Got the show, all these guys going wild. So Shawn Michaels like, no, we got to cut this out. Yeah. We're just going to have a fatal 5-way.
And he can pick the individuals that's going into it.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a good match at Stand and Deliver, because I bet it's going to be some good top-notch people in there.
Yeah, he said he still got stuff to prove, so he going to be able to prove himself on that Fatal 5-way.
Then after that, we saw a promo with Jacy Jayne, basically saying she still wants Gigi to face her when she gets healed up. Man, then we had Breaker and Carmelo doing a contract signing, man, with Pretty Deadly being the instigators in the middle, you know, the people to be on the mic for it. So they basically just signed the contracts and then looked at each other like, man, let's just beat up Pretty Deadly because they trying to instigate us to fight right now.
Exactly, but they have some competitor who's gonna be the best. Who you think will win off that match? Breaker.
I got Carmelo, man.
Yeah, I say Carmelo has.
Yeah, I think Breaker might be going to the roster after that.
Let's Breaker beat Carmelo. Did go to the roster. That means he went through everybody. Breaker then beat everybody.
But then after that was Apollo versus Dabba-Kato.
That was a good match.
Yep, good match again. Got to see Dabba-Kato out here getting a spot, getting a chance.
Yeah, he won too.
Yeah, good match on both of y'all part. And then we saw Gigi versus Kiana James.
That was another good match.
Yep, Kiana James took the L, so Gigi is going to the ladder match at Stand and Deliver.
Yeah, she finna be good in the ladder match.
Yeah. And then basically we're gonna end it with Johnny Gargano and Waller, man. Waller was at Gargano's house.
Yeah. Johnny came out of nowhere. He wasn't playing that with Waller, but Waller got the best of him at the end.
Yeah, beat him up in front of his girl and his baby.
Yeah, Waller like, stop.
Yeah, it was a good NXT though. NXT was going down. It was worth watching.
Yeah, it sure was.
Yeah.
But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and wrap this one up. This is the Backstage Krew Podcast.
You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Patreon, Twitch. We on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Amazon, Pandora, Spotify, all the podcast stations.
You can also find us on www.backstagecrew.com. It's that show where you get your Schism t-shirt from.
I got that from WWEshop.com, man. That's where I get all the merch. Oh, yeah, and happy birthday to Santino Marella.
Happy birthday. Yeah. Well, with that being said, until next time. This is the Backstage Krew. Enter our WrestleMania giveaway at www.backstagecrew.com and subscribe on our YouTube and enter online for a chance to win a free WWE t-shirt. Giveaway terms and conditions apply. See giveaway.backstagecrew.com for additional details. Till next time.